Hey guys, welcome back. NBA2k26, the W mode. And in today's game, we will be playing the Washington Mystics. And here's the quick stats of our last few games. Our first game against the Dream, and our first matchup with Brittany Griner. And the second game, the rematch game right after. See all the stats there for both teams. And then the game against New York. Our first matchup with Sabrina and the New York Liberty. You can see the stats there as well. And our first matchup with the Washington Mystics. And how are you guys doing today, this afternoon, evening, or night? And every other time in between. I hope you guys are having a good day, good time, and the day's treating you right. Start the game in the jump. First shot by Caitlin, she misses. Here come the Mystics. Shakira, girl, you ain't gonna shoot that. That ain't your shot. Sonia, there, yeah. And there originally, I thought I got the block there, but I believe Aaliyah got that block. So she got that one. We get the ball in the low post. Defender can't guard her. She's too small. We just go over the top. There's that one is Kiki. Citron. Sonia Citron. She's been really good in this game as well. But for you guys, she's like Caitlin. You can't leave her open, or else she'll probably make the shot unless she has a defender right up on her. She shoots it pretty good. See right here, yeah, right there. If Kelsey wouldn't have been on her so tight, she probably would have made that. Post up Shakira, wait for her. Pick and roll, we get it to Natasha, back to Kelsey. Kelsey goes in, gets it to Aaliyah for three. She fires, misses. We tip it out to Natasha. She saves the loose ball, gets it back to me. Screen for Caitlin. Back to Natasha. To Aaliyah, back to Caitlin. Shot clock winding down. Caitlin buries that. Great 7-0 start. Citron, she fires, misses again. Rebound Morgan. Quick outlet up to Kelsey. Baseline try, and she buries that one. Back down again to try again to get that lid off the bucket. Shakira goes up. Slightly too far back for the block there, and Shakira gets the first shot. Screen for Caitlin, deep three. She misses. Offensive rebound Morgan. Goes back up with it for the easy putback. Shakira passing the ball around. Secure, shot clock winding down. We get that out of here. We get our first official block there on Shakira. Aaliyah gets it to Caitlin, to Howard for three. She fires and hits. The first three there for Natasha Howard. And it really feels like she's an iffy three-point shooter. So just like whenever she does shoot it, I always try to be by the basket because she's I wouldn't say she's a very consistent three-point shooter, but she's fairly good there. Get the ball up to Kelsey and she got it to Natasha for the easy lay. And there we go. She ain't made one yet, but I guarantee you, if she were left wide open, Citron, she'd make one of those. And we use the screen effectively there for Caitlin, get her space, and she fires a three. There's Scott. Citron again, the pick and roll with Shakira. She fires again. She ain't made one yet, but still a lot of game left to be played. And there's Kelsey Mitchell there with a little step back or a little hop step shot she made. Shakira again. We block her a second time, and we get our second rejection. Pick and roll with Kelsey for three. She fires and splashes it home. 24-2 start. Shakira again. And we get the steal that time. We tip the pass. Try to get a screen for Caitlin there. Wide open. She fires and misses. Couldn't grab that offensive board. Again, trying to get her going. There she finally makes a three. She was wide open that time. Kelsey couldn't close out fast enough. And try to get a screen going there for Caitlin. No one wants a screen that time, but girls play hot potato with the ball. To Kelsey for three, and she answers back on the other end. Taking their time. We get it back to Shakira, and she gets rejected again. For our third block of the game. And that's one thing I'm really glad 2K fixed in 26. You can actually get blocks now playing defense. It's so great. I love it. And there on the other end, we use the pick and roll again with Caitlin. Get her space for three, and she buries it. But yeah, it's like, I'm really glad that they adjusted how defense works. And, I mean, you can actually get blocks now. Because in 25, if any of y'all played 25, the W mode for it, it seemed like it was like the hardest thing to do in the game to get a block. And it was like, I don't know what it was in the code or anything, but you just could not get a block in 25 for the W mode. But, I'm glad to see that it's something that 2K has fixed in 26. And as far as my personal wishes for, like, next year's, in 27 for the W mode, if they could make it to where every player in the W, like your player character, like the female MP, even though they don't address her as MP or anything like that, just an easy way to, distinguish like who you're talking about though. But it'd be nice if they made it to where every position could dunk like, point guard, shooting guard. I mean, well, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers can dunk in the W mode, but not every play style of those positions can dunk. You have to have specific play styles can dunk. And one thing I wish that they would fix and change in 27 is they make it to where every position and every archetype can dunk the ball in 27 for the W mode. And I know some people would argue it's not realistic, female basketball players can't dunk. And my rebuttal to that ignorant, stupid, misogynistic statement is, yes, they can dunk. Yes, female dunkers aren't as athletic as guys in the NBA. It's like, the day we see a female dunker do like a 360 between the legs or like a tomahawk dunk will be amazing. I mean, that would be absolutely incredible to witness. But that doesn't change the fact that just because female dunkers aren't doing stuff like that, it doesn't mean that there aren't female basketball players who can't dunk, period. I mean, it's just a very easy, simple YouTube video search will reveal that there's quite a few, WNBA players who can dunk, and there's even videos of girls like in high school and like in college who can dunk as well. And also, like from the gameplay perspective as well, with like the W online mode, imagine how funny it would be if there was a 5'4" girl in the W online and they got a fast break bucket and they dunked the ball. Imagine the in-game voice chat if all the players had their voice chat turned on and had their mics on. And just imagine if that happened. And I mean, it would just be really fun, and it would add so much enjoyment. And more people, I think, would honestly play the W mode. And this year, I mean, I think this year is, for the W mode, it's really fun. I mean, the fact that, that like one of the major complaints that I've, at least for me, at least, that people have, that the devs at 2K have fixed this year, I mean, is they fixed the shot blocking. And, you can finally get blocks this year. Like right there. It's like, that block right there that I just got, that block isn't happening in NBA 2k25 for the W mode. It's just not. That would never happen. But it's like, and they're, so if they could just adjust it for next year, or if it's something that they could do in a patch update or anything like that, I mean, that'd be even better, and it would be just as cool. But like next year, just like imagine like a 5'4" female mob player in the W mode doing a dunk. I mean, it would be really cool, and it would be really fun. And I mean, and like, let's take my girl as well as an example. She is 6'11", 220 pounds, with a 7'4" wingspan. She has a max wingspan. And sometimes she's going in for a layup. She's getting her hand completely over the rim for a layup. And just from a video game gameplay perspective, why isn't she dunking that? It's clearly shown that she's getting her hand above the rim. And it's just, I mean, it would just be really cool, and just it would add so much to the gameplay if 2K or whoever at the 2K dev team is I don't know if it's Mike Wang or someone else on his team, whoever's in charge of the W mode and all of that, if they could make it to where every female mob player could dunk and every position could dunk, that would add so much fun to the game and longevity. There, as we end halftime getting a assist and a 3 from Kelsey as she beats the buzzer. But yeah, it's like, just imagine that for a moment. And I mean, we've already seen that as well. From all the My Team stuff, there was videos of of Caitlin Clark or Paige Beckers, dunking on LeBron and stuff like that. So it's in the game files there somewhere that players who who you wouldn't think could dunk, but in the My Team, it's there's there with them dunking. And yeah, it's and the actual number of WNBA players who either have dunked or can dunk, it's probably a lot higher than most people probably know. I mean, there's videos of Cameron Brink dunking. There's videos of Angel Reese. I think, granted though, I think that video of her dunking was before she got hurt, but she can dunk. And there's a video of Carmilla Cardoso dunking. And, there's a video of, Asia Wilson dunking. And, there's, that one, in-game dunk. Oh, what's that? What was that one girl's name? She was an African American girl. I think she played on the Wings last year, and she dunks. I mean, she did a fast break dunk. Candace Parker can dunk. And Brittany Griner could dunk. Liz Campage can dunk. And so it's not like there aren't female it's not like there isn't WNBA players who can't dunk. I mean, there are. I mean, they can dunk. So it'd be really cool if next year, if 2K made that where that was a thing, where it's say you're playing with the LA Sparks and Cameron and you have Cameron Brink ahead of you for a fast break, and you pass her the ball, and and she jumps up and does a two-handed dunk. Sure, would it be a 360 windmill like what Russell Westbrook or Zach LaVine or Aaron Gordon would do? No. And I don't think anyone would realistically expect any female player to do that. I mean, if they did do that, the internet would absolutely lose their minds if a female basketball player did something like that. And the first female basketball player who does do that, that girl will have officially won the internet. The first female ball player who does anything super, quote unquote, super exciting, like a tomahawk dunk or a 360 or like anything like between the legs top dunk. That girl will have won the internet. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like just from a gameplay, it's like it'd be really cool if 2K adjusted all the in-game rosters and of the girls who actually can dunk. It would just it would add some more fun if you were to play on those teams and that girl were to do a dunk in game and make it to where it's not like a rarity. Make it to where it's something that that happens a whole lot. And I know, again, there would be some people who would argue, but it's not realistic. It's like, my friend, my bro, it's like, it's a video game. It's not going to be 100% realistic. And the same for like the NBA. It's not. It never is. It never will be. But it can be as close as they can probably get it. And it would be fun to have that happen in a game. If you were to pass to one of the female players who can dunk and they just do that in a game. It would add a whole lot of more fun and make it doubly so for like the female my players. Because again, I use my girl as an example. She's 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan. And the fact that in like the freestyle practices and in the team practices, I'm constantly doing layups, but my hand is getting like 6 inches above the rim on some of the animations. And it's like, it's a little irritating, the fact that that if she's getting that high above the rim, why isn't she just dunking the ball? I mean, she's getting over the rim, and it's just, I think it would just add a whole lot more fun if every play style and every height can dunk in next year's NBA game. 2K27. If every player at every height, in every position, and every archetype can dunk in NBA 2K26 for the W mode. And I do believe it's like, for the W mode, 2K have been improving this mode every year that they've had that they've included it in. They've improved it a little bit each year. And as y'all can see right there, I was wondering why we hadn't had Caitlyn yet back in the game, and she got hurt at some point while I was on the bench. So there's that. That's why we haven't had Caitlyn yet back in the game. But yeah, I mean, back to what I was saying. I mean, it would be just so much more fun if, like, again, like your female my player, she's 5'4", and she's got a fast break, and she jumps up and dunks it. I mean, that would be so much fun, and And again, like imagine like you do that like on like Brittany Griner on Endgame. It's like you do that on Brittany Griner and like you like were to poster Brittany. And I mean it would just add so much more fun and certain expectations to like the gameplay, like like if you're gonna get a dunk on Brittany or like dunk on Cammy or like dunk on Ilea, or like dunk on or like dunk on Jonquel Jones or Stewie or like Asia or just any other star player in the W for your female my play. And if that was something that 2K would do or could do, I mean, it's not even that they could do, just if they would, just do that final bit of overhauling for the female my players. Just add the ability to dunk for every height, every position, and every archetype, and not have it be something that they do, like one dunk a game. We're talking like multiple dunks a game. And if they would please increase the standing dunk as well as the driving dunk. And it doesn't even have to be like a 99 driving dunk or a 99 standing dunk. Even if it was like just a 50 or 60 driving or standing dunk, that would be enough. It wouldn't really need to be like a 99 in either, but if it would at least be like a 50 driving and standing, that would be, I mean, that'd be good enough. But, and also just one other thing as well, if they were to do those adjustments for next year's game, if something else I was really hoping that they would have done this year for the W mode is I really wish that I was sure that they were going to overhaul the character building and get rid of the preset builds. And that's one thing that I would personally like if they did for NBA 2k27, if they just got rid of the preset builds and basically just give us the 2K builder that the guys have in the regular My Career, but have the progression basically be the same as it is in the W as it is, but just give us like control and how we build our characters. And as well, if we could please like if they could like increase the height to like again to be like 7'2" or 7'3" for female my players, because for those of y'all who do know, the tallest WNBA player of all time was a girl named Margot Didak, and she was 7'2", for those of y'all who did not know. And, granted, yes, we still can't make, the tallest height in NBA history was like Manute Bol at 7'7". So if they're gonna use like that reasoning, it's like, oh well, like the guys can't be max height in NBA history, so like the females won't be max height in WNBA history. And I guess, that would be fine. So if we can't get 7'2" height, could we at least get 7 foot or 7'1" height? Then, to try to keep it relatively equal for like, for max height for the NBA, for the male my careers and the female, like from like, respectively, like, like 7'4" is, fairly close to the 7'7". And like, the 7 foot would be prospectively at least like really close to the 7'2" and all of that. And if 2K, if y'all would do that, that'd be really awesome. If y'all would do that next year. But, I've rambled long enough about my, not even, relevant yet NBA 2K wish list for next year, even though the game's only been out for like not, I don't think not even 2 full months yet at this point. So let's get back into the game. And there we get another rebound, a fast break up to, I believe, that was Odyssey Sims. We get it into the corner there for Powers, and she hits the three. And wow, look at that score, 130-63. Absolutely amazing. And there we get it to Sophie for an easy 2 on the interior there. And get it down low back to Shakira, and we block it again. We got a GOAT moment. We got a quadruple double. There, the fires shot in the corner there. I believe that was Sim. She misses. Here come the Mystics. They get it down low. Stephanie Dolson, we go up and we foul. And she'll have a chance for 2. She hits the first one. And she hits the second. That was our first foul for the game, and it almost went the entire game without a foul. Maybe next game. We get it to the opposite corner for Shea Petty for 3. They get it up court to Dolson. We're there, me and Sophie. They kick it back out. Corner. Fires, misses, rebound Morgan. Get it up, touch and go. Get it back to me for a, don't even know what type of layup that was from the big girl. But, we got it to go in. It's all that matters. There's Scott, again, pick and roll with Steph Dolson. Citron for 3. She, kind of an off-balance leaner. She misses. Get the ball up court to Petty. She's in the corner waiting. She hits. She hits that one. About 5 minutes left to go for this one. And once again, guys, if you guys are enjoying this little extra content and in between all the Arkham Knight videos, why don't you guys leave a like and a comment, telling me what you guys think of it and if you are enjoying it. And if you guys are, fellow NBA 2K players, and if you guys are playing the W mode, and if you are, what team did you guys go to? What's your play style? And I believe later in the day, after I upload this one, the next video we'll do that's for the longer content. It'll be some more Arkham Knight content, so you guys can look forward to that upload at some point after this one goes live. There we see Shakira Austin, getting ready to check back in. They get it back to Dolson. Can't get the block that time. We went up about maybe half a second sooner. We probably would have got that block. or were a little closer maybe. Pick and roll there with, I believe that was either Sims or Petty. She misses. There we try to double team Citron. There you go. She just, you know, just dribbling the ball. Final seconds, and we get another rejection. We get another rebound there. Well, no, we didn't. We almost got another rebound. Post up Dolson, quickly go to work for two before the defense can fully set up. Final 2 minutes and 30 left in this one. I think we've been beating on the Mystics enough for this game. What do you guys think? And also, who's you guys' favorite WNBA player? It can either be current, all time, and who's your favorite, international WNBA player? I think one of my favorite international WNBA players. I enjoy watching Lee Yaru's game. For those of y'all who don't know who she is the center for the Dallas Wings, and of course, she plays with Paige Beckers over there in Dallas, and I think Lee and Paige. I think those two will be very, very interesting to watch them over the next few years. I know this year hasn't been the rookie season Paige has probably wanted, but you give her and Lee a few years, and they keep building around Paige, and with Lee there at the center. I think they could become something special in a few more years. As y'all noticed there, we got the single game record for blocks in a game. We set the record, and we got another GOAT moment as well. And don't think we quite got the block there, but we made Austin miss. Yeah, another GOAT moment. We passed Lauren Jackson's historic game there. In the final 20 seconds, I think they'll just be dribbling the air out of the ball now at this point. And yeah, there tried going for the last second block and all that. But they found Shakira there at the end for an easy two. Final seconds. There we go. And that will do it for the most part, guys. And I'll also be showing you guys the final stat lines for both teams. Y'all can see how well we did as a team and the opposing team did as well. And we will also be having a little post-game interviews as well, I believe, judging by how much time we have left in the video. And I will leave you guys with that. You guys can enjoy the last little bit here. And I don't know if I recorded the very next game we play after this one. But if we did, then you guys can look forward to that game. If not the very next game, then you guys can look forward to whichever game I remember to hit record on to start for the next episode, guys. And I've been your host, Gaming Dragon. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and my ranting of wanting, more, gameplay customizations and add-ons for next year's NBA 2k27 W mode didn't bore you guys too much. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. And if you did like, and enjoyed the video, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you want to stay up to date. And I will see you
I
guys
did a double
in the
take
next
when I
one.
was looking at my stat sheet. You beat Brittany Griner's single game record of 11 blocks. First, congrats on that. Second,
Thank you.
did you know you had that many?
I was definitely on my defensive game tonight, no doubt. It's an honor to be up there with Griner. I knew I had a good amount, but I didn't realize I beat the record.
The other team kept forcing shots against you, in and outside the lane. Did they see something we didn't?
I don't really want to speak on that because I'm not in their locker room. We had specific assignments going into this game, and my goal was just to do mine to the best of my ability, and that's what I did.